it's Leah, and welcome to Enlightened Mystic Essentials. And today we are going to start our current situations for all signs, right? Leading out of November into December. There was a vote out about what insights you would like to see for the month of December, and current situations won the vote. And because we are in Scorpio, Sagittarius cuffs, right? Double cuffs. We are going to start with Scorpios, and then we are going to do Sagittarius. So if you are a Scorpio, happy belated birthday. If you are a Sagittarius, happy birthday. And if you are in this time of double cuff, happy birthday, baby. So I am Leah. I read numbers, colors, and I talk to spirits. Sometimes I remix words. Sometimes I remix words. Anything that I hear, feel, see, I will tell you. All right. So let's get started. All right. Let's get started. So spirit for Scorpios. In the times of November to December, what are the current situations that all Scorpios will face? All Scorpios will face current situations. Ooh, two. You received two at one time. Your first situation is conclusion. Conclusion is here, right? Conclusion comes in as a 3, but what is behind the conclusion is self-worth. Self-worth. Together they represent the 8. What is the 8? Spiritual rebirths and rejuvenations, also known as a transformation, calling for a spirit to a person. What that would be that self-worth factor, your self-worth, self-love, right? Love matters, love factors, and a situation. Something is ending, something is concluding. But here in this conclusion, it says the end in chapter 1. So a chapter needs to be closed out in order to have a new beginning or to see a new beginning, okay? That is the first situation for Scorpio. Something is getting ready to end. Someone is getting ready to end, right? Only for someone new to come in or something new to begin. So it's not a bad situation. Sometimes you just have to learn how to get out of the mix or remove yourself. That's all you have to do, right? Sit back and watch, right? Scorpios, we sit back and watch. We have some Scorpios, they like to be in the limelight, and then you have other Scorpios that like to sit back in the dark and watch. I am a Scorpio that likes to sit back in the dark and watch, right? Another current situation for Scorpios out of November into December. Spirit, Scorpios, what are you facing at this time? Oh, listen. It might be a hard situation because here is a situation where someone is not letting go. So this is either you, sorry guys, this is either you or someone that you are dealing with. See, letting go. I got this light, don't want to get right this day today, right? Letting go is in reverse. And then here, butterflies represent changes at hand. But if there is someone holding on or you're holding on to someone or something, there are no changes coming in, right? Current situation, someone or something. Energy, spirit, what is the energy surrounding conclusion and self-worth for Scorpios? Stop, block. A man holding a coin, some type of masculine energy with value. This is either pertaining to this person or you are this person, right? Comes in as a 7. 7 is a number of self-reflection. Someone you are involved in, with, or involved in to a project with. Not necessarily having to be a man, but someone who has masculine energy. But some type of value is here. So you have value in someone's hand, but value of someone's self-worth. What is more important? See that? And for not letting go, that came out quick. Someone is not having a change of mind here. Someone will not change their mind here. 7th chakra comes out in reverse. And if you know me and you've been journeying with me or riding with me for a while, you already know I rarely get reversals. And here you have 2. right? Be careful in these times, okay? Let's go get you some spiritual information because a lot is going on, Scorpios. Spirit, what cannot be seen in the physical but is there in the spiritual for conclusion and self-worth for Scorpios. 2, pointing towards this man, see that? Holding a coin or a masculine energy. You receive your first one, resting tree, coming in as a 4 in the color brown. Very important, right? Be cautious. Use caution. Be cautious. The resting tree represents patience and stillness. The main colors here are white, gold, and brown. Your next card out is the wise woman of Wonderland. Every time I get to like a very important message, something stops me from talking. Be careful. There could be a block here in communication as well. The wise woman of Wonderland, wow, represents integrity and compromise. The main colors here are white, gold, brown, and green. So 2 situations going on surrounding a masculine person or a person who's in a masculine energy holding value. You are either going to take a break, use patience, use your intuition in this situation, or you are going to figure out who gets compromised, what gets compromised, who gets integrity, what gets integrity. And the wise woman of Wonderland comes in as a 3. This is creation. This is what's being created. And then on the other side, it's a 4. But all together, they represent the 7. So this is a situation that you are going to be involved in if you are not already involved in. And let's go towards your 2 reversals here. Someone not changing their mind about not letting go. I can't let go. I got to hold on to Scorpio. Scorpio, don't go anywhere. Scorpio, I need you. Scorpio, I want to use you. Be careful. When you say use, that means gain from you. Where they gain from you, gain from your talents, gain from your abilities, gain from you, period. But they gain. Their gain, your loss, right? And this comes in as the 9. The 5 with the 4 makes the 9. What is the 9? The divine's calling for your attention to a person, which would be not changing their mind. 7 chakra in reverse, out of their mind, not using their mind, right? In a situation, I got to hold on. I can't let go. I can't let go. Blocks. This could be a block of the mind, block of action. Be careful. Spirit, what cannot be seen in the physical, but is there in the spiritual? The lady in the mirror, reflections and non-judgment, and it comes in as an 8. We need it. Spiritual rebirths and rejuvenations, also known as a transformation, calling for a spirit to a person who is not changing their mind or who is out of their mind in a situation of not letting go. I gotta hold on. I can't have anything, I can't have anyone come towards you, and you have to be careful because if you are a person who is not meeting people, not meeting new people, not having new friends, or not meeting new friends, or not having opportunities, someone could literally be here using magic to keep you stopped, blocked in a place of being stuck. Right? So you have to be careful, right? And then they tell us here, you know who this is because lady in the mirror. Mirror represents reflections, but mirror also represents spiritual realm. And this is a person who is coming in wounded because it is a feminine energy. And it says reflections and non-judgments. Some of you, this may be a person who you would never expect. You never know who's a secret admirer. You never know who has secret feelings for you, right? Be careful. So we're going to shut down the not letting go. I can't let you go, Scorpio. And we're going to get into this conclusion of self-worth. Here, a lot of you need to understand that a time of rebirth, right, or transformation is trying to come in, but it's up to you to see your worth. See, self-worth comes in as a wounded energy, right? Comes in as a 5. What is the 5? Changes. A lot of you are going to learn who needs to let go, what needs to be let go of in order for your new beginning to come in. These together, they represent the 8. Who or what is keeping you wounded here? Why are you wounded? What is going on where you do not see your self-worth? Right? You cannot allow a person to compete with you. I hear compete. Do not allow a person to talk down upon you. Scorpio, don't you know you one of the most dangerous signs in the zodiac? Not because of your venom, not because of your venom, but because of your mind, right? And I tell water signs, I used to tell them in the past, one of the most dangerous elements you can be involved with or deal with is a water sign. Why? Because we come in and we are the water, right, of the zodiac. But if you get us heated up enough, what will happen? What happens to water when you boil it? It turns into gas, which is air. We are one of those elements that can transform and take another form, right? We can change into air. But see, the thing about it is when you are a water sign, you must stay grounded in your water element. So that means you must keep your emotions grounded at all times, because when you get us in our heads, water signs, yeah, that's when you start getting the psychos. And this is when we start with the obsessing. But see, a lot of people don't understand that this is when we get in our heads. This is when a lot of water signs turn to occult. And this is when a lot of water signs deal in dark magic and the different, not necessarily dark magic, but different magics. So do not allow a person to tempt you or push your buttons, because I feel like it's a situation that you want to end and you want to get out of because of this person, right? Because of the masculine with the energy. And it's like, I'm looking for a way out. I need to find an end so I can begin again to get away from this person, or because of this person. Who is this masculine, right? Who is this masculine? Let's get you some insights. And then another thing, do not allow a new person to come in and talk down on your person, right? A person who wants to be with you, a person who wants to be involved or deal with you, don't allow them to talk down on your old person, because at the end of the day, they're not dealing with your old person. You are, right? Handle the matters of the old person for the new person, if that's who you're going to be with, or that's who you're going towards, in a I keep hearing fashionable manner. Be careful. Spirit, what needs to be surrendered, released, and accepted for the self-worth of these Scorpios, right? Sometimes you have to boss up because changes is coming in for you, Scorpio. Surrender to worry, straight towards the self-worth. Surrender to worry, coming in wounded. See that? It says, make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worry arises, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that spirit is guiding you always. So a situation here is causing you worry. You are going to have to figure out where the compromise comes in. Where does the integrity come in? This is work. This is the creation, right? The main colors are white, gold, brown, and green. The white talks about the purity and the clarity of the gold. That represents illumination or celebration of the green, that represents abundance, success, wealth, health, the movement forward to take a risk, or the green light surrounded by the brown. What is the brown? The brown is the only injuring and damaging colors on the boards at this time. It represents you will either accept, reject, or what is being blocked. Be careful. Do not get in your head here. because a lot of you are going to juggle with this. You're going to juggle with this. And for those who know that they're in their heads, Scorpios, and you know you need to come back down to your water element, because don't forget, without earth, there will be no water, right? But without water, there will be no life, right? Comes in as a 4. That's also one of the most injuring and damaging numbers on the boards, right? Be careful. Some of you are going to use your patience. When they say patience, patience is your intuition, right? Whether you need spiritual guidance, whether you allow your spiritual realm to lead you and guide you to the answers of the situation. And then stillness. Sometimes all you have to do is calm down, relax yourself, and an answer will come to you. The main colors are white, gold, green, and brown. The same as the Wise Woman of Wonderland. One is just a darker brown, and this is a lighter brown. Same colors. The purity and the clarity, or the purification of the gold, which represents illumination and celebration of the green. The movement forward, the green light to take a risk. Health, wealth, success, right? Movement forward, surrounded by the brown. What you will accept, what you will reject, or what is being blocked. But together, they represent the 7. What is the 7? 7 is a number of self-reflection. What will you do? Let's look at you. Let's look at Scorpio. Changes are coming in. You are the only card that represents change here. What is it that you need to change? The worry factor. What are you worried about? What is causing your worry? Causing you to be in a wounded state. Spirit, for all Scorpios who will see, hear, feel, and understand this message. Why is self-worth here? Over your worry about the end. Over conclusion and surrender to worry, you receive the Seer, the Hermit. The Seer is someone who is going to travel alone for wisdom. Someone who is searching, see that? For some type of knowledge. Someone who is going to follow their motivation, their ambitions, their drive to come to a concrete solution or a concrete answer. They're calling you the Seer. You're going to find out some type of information. Comes in as a 9, right? Divine guidance towards the Seer or the Hermit, right? Someone who journeys alone. You're going to figure it out, right? You're going to figure it out. Spirit, clarify. Woo, the Seer or Scorpio. About a relationship. Look at you. High Priestess and the Emperor, right? The High Priestess is major arcana number 2, and the Emperor is major arcana number 4. Together they represent the balance. That is the 6. But here, someone has to figure out what they're going to do. Are you going to leave a situation with the Emperor behind? Or are you going to stay secretly involved with the Emperor? Who is your Emperor? The man holding a coin. It's who you are involved with at this time. And then you over here in your head, because you're trying to figure out, should I stay? Should I go? You see, I came out so fast. Changes. And right now, Scorpio, if you are in this situation, I'm going to tell you now. The choice that you make to bring a balance to self, whether you are going to stay with the Emperor or you are going to end, this is literally going to lead you on a whole new path change. Your choice. Underneath the deck, let's go. The Ace of Swords towards justice. I can't get it out my hand fast enough. What? Divine truth, right? Towards justice, right? Abundance is here. towards justice being served. About what? About someone, wow, leaving heartbroken, right? Because they're trying to figure out, see that Two of Swords on the ground towards the Queen of Staff, leaving behind the indecision. See that indecision? I'm leaving behind the indecision about the Queen of Staff. Now, when you talk about the Queen of Staff, we are now talking about a third party situation. Who is in the third party? Let me show you who is in the third party. We have two feminine energies, not necessarily two females, but two people who are wounded. And I'm going to show you why. Look, the high priestess or the secret, right? The secret in a relationship is ready to move on, move away. See that? Move on, move away. If the person who is in a secret relationship with the emperor tries to leave, the emperor is going to come behind you because the staff that you use to take action is behind you. They're gonna take action. Yep, staff, right? Staff. Or this looks like also like a whip. You know how you know when you play in your little adult games, they have the little whips. They're coming. And then here they're telling us the Queen of Staff has blocked. See that? There's a block, that staff, between the Emperor and the Queen of Staff. These are the two people who may not know about each other, or these are the two people who are wounded. And then there's another staff. So it's like a block. Someone must have the willpower to do what? Talk or bring a bond between the two, or settle a relationship. But right now it's like, I got to get out of here. All right, third party. And third party came up, I think, in water signs elemental reading too. So there's a third party here. All right. Let me put my cards back. Right. So they say justice comes in towards the indecision to walk away from the Queen of Staff. Someone is going to leave brokenhearted. See that? They're going to take their broken heart or their headaches or their worries, and they're going to walk away from the indecision. It's like a person is tired of playing with the Queen of Staff. Someone who is wounded in motivation, drive, ambition, like a person who does not want to stand up for themselves, or a person who does not want to take care of themselves. This would literally be like a codependent person, a person who depends on the emperor for everything. And then they tell us someone is going to change directions, the 5, right? Have the illumination or the spark in the mind. This person is dressed in orange. Orange represents the open way, the open road, right? To leave with a heartbroken heart. Like if this is the emperor in a family situation, the emperor is now going to leave. And there's going to be major changes occurring because they told us time of balancing of scales. Right? And then they tell us when the action of walking away from the Queen of Staff occurs, right? They tell us it's a problem. See that? It's going to be a conflict. Now, the emperor could be walking away from the Queen of Staff because of the conflict that the Queen of Staff gives. Don't forget, this person is already dependent on the emperor. See how it looks back? And this is looking back in the past. I'm not sure if I'm going the correct way or I'm making the right move, but I got to get out of here. See that? This person walks on great grounds. What is great grounds? Confusion. But at the same time, there are two people in the background and one more person here. The walking away of a third party. A lot of you Scorpios, some type of relationship is getting ready to end, and you also may be faced with the emperor or the man or a masculine energy holding a coin coming to you. You may be the person with greener grass, or the person with greener pastures that they're walking away, they're walking from to you, right? So then they tell us destiny is in place. See that? Divine changes. Divine changes the wheel of fortune towards what? A loss. Look, a loss. See that? 5 of coin, more 5. Someone who was held down or held back in their emotions, the 4 coins in the water, as divine worth or divine value of their logic was surrounded in confusion. Now, isn't it funny how the person comes here and then they're walking away with swords, logic. Then they tell us a person who was grounded upon their knees, held down, couldn't see true value, right? Wasn't sure what true value was, but they say divine changes come forward. And when divine changes come forward, what is going to happen? Divine love is going to be given. I'm finna show you Ace of Cups and receive, baby. Let's go. Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is here. Someone is getting ready to enter into a new relationship. Who is getting ready to enter into a new relationship? Cup, water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpios. Let's go. You could be dealing with an air sign here. It's swords on the board. Could be a fire sign because you have staffs on the board. And it could be an earth sign because you have coins on the board. Earth, water, air, fire. Anyone. But more so towards water signs is here because you have cup together. Cup together. See that? Water. And then you have fire. Staff together. So what is going to occur? That's why I say a decision is going to be reached. I'm finna show you what's gonna happen. Because we got changes coming in. What is going to take place? Major, see that? Emperor, major, High Priestess, Ace of Swords. Major changes in one's mind. And don't forget what is going on. The change of self-worth, right? How you view your value, how you view your worth towards who will end, who will begin, what will end, what will begin. See that? Self-value, changes in self-value towards the creation of a conclusion. You see that? Boom. So some of you are going to be struggling with the idea of letting go of an old partner to get with a new partner. Or some of you are going to be juggling with, should I even allow this person in? Some of you may have dealt with a person from the past. This may be somebody from your past. And I believe I picked up on that in the elemental reading too, that the past was going to return. The past is going to return. So, if you want to know, right, you want to know if this person, are they coming back? Are they true? Go with how you feel about the person. If you knew a person was a player and they played with you, however many months or years ago, and you sat there and you chose to stay, it got to be something there. And now, never to say that people cannot change, because people change every day. Every day, right? They go through mental changes, emotional changes. Look who comes out. What is it that I want to say to Scorpios? Emperor. Let's talk. Emperor, why are you here? Why are you here? A wish. I'm wishing, hoping, praying. Star. See that? Star. About what? Dang, that came out quick. The stepping up. The stepping up and the receiving of an offer. I'm going to step up. I'm going to give an offer. I'm going to step up. I'm going to give an offer. Right? Out of a time of listening to others. Out of a time of being mentally confused. See that? Whether it is that they see your power now or they see your worth now, they're coming. Right? They're coming up. Your emperor. Who are you coming towards? I am coming towards the Queen of Coin. For a lot of you who are on the twin flame journey, you know that the Queen of Coin represents divine feminine, right? The Emperor is also saying, I am coming to a person who lacks value. And when the emperor speaks value, or when your emperor speaks value, your lack of value is not being together here. Why you think the coin is between the two, right? This is who I am talking to. I am talking to my other half. Masculine, feminine. Feminine is a person who is wounded. Wounded in value, right? Anything else? Emperor. See that? Emperor wants to speak. This is divine truth all over you, all over you. Ace of Swords. All right, when these emperors, when your emperor stars coming, y'all better get to talking to me because I want to know. Emperor comes out. I gotta speak. I gotta speak. Leah, let me speak. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go to your last message because I could have ran that message right there all day, baby. We could have got some more talking out of the emperor. Next message. Can't get you out of my head. I'm not letting you go. Is this the emperor? Who is this person? See that? And then it says reflections and judgment. Reflections could represent past. Mirror. See that? Mirror. Past life. Spiritual realm. See that? Yeah. Not letting you go. I can't let you go. I can't get you out of my head. I can't get you out of my mind. This is when a person can go, cuckoo. Cool. Let's go. Spirit, what needs to be surrendered, released, and accepted for who cannot let Scorpio go? Scorpio, dang, 2 came out so fast. Surrender to rest and sleep. Somebody needs to take a break. They're wounded. I can't sleep at night. I'm tossing and I'm turning. Surrender to prayer. This also came out in the elemental reading. Someone needs to pray a different prayer. The same old usual prayer is not bringing forth changes like it used to. You have to learn how to change your prayers according to the change of times or the change of your time. Whatever situation is going on in your life, sometimes you have to change up that old prayer. You know how well, I'll tell you about when I was growing up because everybody's not the same. We had this grace that the kids, like as a child, we learned God is grace, God is good. Let us thank him for our food. By our heads we all are fed. Give us, Lord, our daily bread. That was the grace that me and my cousins and everybody, that's what they taught us to say as children. Now we get grown. We're grown now. Prayers have changed because life has brought on a change. Yeah. Now we have learned to be thankful for what we have, but at the same time we ask for help. And we give thanks for spiritual guidance. So as time go on, prayers are going to change. Some of you need to change your prayer factors. Let's go over here to this tossing and turning that jumps on the clarifying deck. It says surrender to the rest and sleep, right? Someone is tossing and turning. They're wounded, probably in their feelings. We're going to see. To prevent burnout, slow down. Honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. That is a complete healing. If the mind is restless, so is the body. If your spirit is restless, so is the mind and the body. Someone needs alignment. I can't sleep, baby. What is that? Who is that? Tony Bradford. I can't eat, baby. I don't want to go on without you. Something like that. Tony Braxton. Okay, can't sleep. And then they tell us what is here clarifying is surrender to rest and sleep. Worth. What worth? Who has Scorpio on their mind? I keep telling you, it keeps going back to this worth factor. Wealth, right? Isn't wealth the same as worth? Someone is wounded. Wounded because I don't have you. See that? Someone can't sleep. Someone needs to pray a different prayer. Going in, it says, give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers will arrive. It says the answers and support will arrive. Going back to the same actions, because I feel like a lot of you Scorpios are dealing with tricksters, and you are dealing with magicians, and they can't sleep because the same magic or the same rituals and actions that they were taking to get you. Maybe they got you back then, but now you've learned to protect yourself, and you've learned a thing or two. And they cannot do the same things they used to. So now they have to find another way to get towards Scorpio. So it's either they need to find value in these healings of their mind, body, and soul, because that's the worth, value. And some of them need to find new ways to take action towards the value or the worth of Scorpio. See that? This is what's surrounding wealth. And then wealth comes in as a one. What is the one? The one you, the one thought, the one journey. The one you along your thoughts of journey. A lot of them are going to change. So when they come in with this offer, you are going to be faced with, are they still the same playboy, play bunny that they used to be? Or are they really like serious this time? A lot of them are exiting out of these relationships with these karmics and these old people that they past lives that they were tethered into, past people that they could not shake that stronghold or that strong bond from. A lot of them have found out. And a couple of months ago, I told you, people who are manifesting for you to come forward because they want to be with you, they want to lay with you, they want to play with you, they need somebody to calm the storm that another person had created for them. They was calling on water signs, and they have been manifesting, and they have been conjuring, and they have been calling, and nothing has been happening. This is why they must change up, switch up their game plan. You see that? Because they're wounded. Now they got to go back to the drawing board while they still got the same nagging person in their ear. If they have not cut them off. And if they have cut them off, right, and they have had a time to themselves, they have a plan. And the plan that they have to come forward with to gain you, or to even gain a little bit of your time, energy, efforts, they own it. They're manifesting, and they have victory on their mind, Scorpio. Right, Scorpio. This is what's going on, what you don't see. I can't get Scorpio out of my mind. And it comes out, it falls out. They're giving it to us. Oof, they're giving it to us. Oh, that's over here. So towards the lady in the mirror you received, I'm going to show you first. The star. Steady wishing, hoping, and praying. For the 8 of staff, communication, baby. Communication. Communication, 8 of staff, about a change of commitment. They want to communicate. When I say some type of relationship has ended, a lot of them have been praying, star, for a change of direction or wishes to come in, and it's time to communicate about the change in this relationship factor or commitment factor, 8 of staff, towards the Hierophant. Changes are here. I told you. Yes. Major changes surrounding what? 8 of staff, action of communication. Major changes. See that? Major star. Major changes, Hierophant, towards what? The 8 of staff. Rebirth or transformation of communication or motivation or action. You see that? Major changes. Yeah. They're being driven nuts. It's like I hear a person say, I can't get Scorpio out of my mind. I can't get Scorpio out of my mind. So now let's go over here and see what they say about, I can't let you go. I can't get you out of my mind. I'm so obsessed with you. You may not even know it. I can't talk to you. It's driving me crazy. For me not to be able to see your face, it's driving me crazy. You received the Hangman. Let's go. Six of Staff. Ooh, woo. Let's go. Victory. Out of a time of hardships. King of Staff. Somebody taking major action. And see, you have to be careful when this person comes in. Because when this person comes in, Scorpio, they're coming in as the real deal, baby. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you why I say that. I'm going to show you. It says, why I can't get you out of my head. Why I can't let you go. Why? Because I have been in a spiritual uphold. And I have received insights from the divines. That beetle represents divine. That's the heavens. That's the Father. That's yes. I have been in a spiritual uphold. Yes. And now, right? What is on my mind regarding Scorpio? A victory. Why? Because I am on a new journey. See that gold staff? Right? Over the Five of Staff in the background. What is the Five of Staff? Conflict. Yes. And I am now getting ready to take what? Action towards my victory. Ace of Staff, gold. Ace of Staff, gold makes the Two of Staff. What is the Two of Staff? Someone who has the willpower to move forward or answer a spiritual calling outside of the Five of Staff. Those red staff in the background, that represents conflict. All together, they represent the Seven of Staff. What is the Seven of Staff? Someone who is standing up to resist the horse pucky. But it's all about action, baby. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Spirit, what is the energy of the Six of Staff and the King of Staff? Stuck. A change of heart. Let's go. Fourth chakra. Someone is taking actions of the heart. And it comes in as a two. Opportunity, missed opportunity. Whether they exceed or not, they are coming. Scorpio, get ready. Why did I say it's major? Major with this situation? The beetle represents the divines, and here's the beetle again. The beetle has been here giving a person spiritual insight. The divines have been here holding a person in a spiritual uphold to align them for a spiritual purpose. Now that purpose has been fulfilled, the beetle is coming in to give them a nudge, give them a bite, give them a tap for them to do what? I'm finna show you. Taking action towards a victory. Major insights towards staff. See that? Major insight towards staff. Major insights towards action. See that? Staff. Major insight towards motivation, towards drive. And then they tell us, what is this situation about? What is this situation about? Heart matters, baby. Heart matters. Fourth chakra. They are going to answer the call, Scorpios. I'm telling you. So get ready. A lot of people have went through many rebirths and many transformations to get to a point where you wanted them to be. But see, a lot of Scorpios, it's been going on so long. Because I can tell you, I already see what this is for me. It's been going on for 1.5 years with me. But I received a message 2 days ago, and I received a message this morning. Breakthrough is here. Breakthrough is here. When they tell you opportunity, miss opportunity of this heart, if you accept the opportunity, That is this victory. If you refuse or you miss the opportunity, it may be a time where you need to check your actions. Leah, they played with me so much in the past, I just can't believe them. See that? Check your actions. Checking, right? Insight, right? Checking, insight, intake of your actions, right? Sometimes you have to sit here and see an opportunity for what it really is. I'm telling you. And if not, if you feel like, nah, Leah, I can't do it, move on. Don't get stuck. Do not get stuck. Because a lot of you, this is your past. Over your wish. What is this star? When I say this message is coming out left and right. Over your star. Clarifying your star. You receive 8 of coin. Page of cups. Another 8. Another transformation. Someone who is advancing towards receiving an offer of plenty. A lot of you. You are going to accept this offer. And it is literally coming in here to change your life. It is going to be a blessing of generations. It is going to be a transformation of ages. I hear so much. But when they say a lot of you receiving your birthrights or activations of these DNAs, listen. When I say this goes back past life. Past life. Because it keeps saying past life. Generations. That's past life, baby. It's coming. I'm not saying that you're going into union, like unions and marriages. This is literally the door opening. This is the beginning process, Scorpios, for a person who is going to change your life. Listen, do what you got to do underneath the deck, because look who's here. Look who's here. Your emperor is going to end the cycle. Look at this, man. Or has ended the cycle. 10 of Swords. Why has your emperor ended a cycle? What's being hidden up under the 10 of... What's being hidden up under the 10 of Swords? Ace of Coins. Divine worth, divine value. Because happiness is here. When I say y'all better get with it. Major moves are... Major moves are being taken because a major plan of action was put in place. I'm telling you. Let's go, Scorpios. Who don't want it? Let's look at the top of the deck. Who's at the top of the deck? A person who is in love, man. I'm telling you. A person who has major feelings. King of Cups. Underneath the King of Cups, the sun is here. Ultimate success, health, wealth, longevity, illumination, celebration. Let's go. One more. Underneath the sun, out of a time of being mentally stuck. Oh, we finna see what they was mentally stuck on. Being mentally stuck on what? Or being mentally stuck in your head. Someone who was all in their head. Someone who was in the 8 of Swords, King of Swords energy, that makes the 9 of Swords. Someone who was mentally down, mentally defeated, mentally distraught. Yeah, that's why they couldn't sleep. See how it goes back? That's why they couldn't rest. They was trying to figure out the right prayer to pray. See that? And they have learned that. I'm telling you. Let's go, Scorpios. Listen, I'm Leah. Current situations one for the month, and I started early. I said, Spirit, what sign I'm gonna start with? Start with Scorpios. We in the double cup time. Sagittarius, you are coming. You are coming. If you do not know what to get a person for the holidays, for Christmas, at enlightenedmystic.org. That's my website. There are now gift certificates available. Yeah. Readings are there. Bracelets. I sell gemstone bracelets. Different stones, different bracelets, different reasons. Right? These bracelets let you know when a breakthrough is coming. Look at his stability, baby. Look, 4 of Staff. The stability factors that could be taking place in a home, a building, or a structure about a relationship of feminine, masculine energy. See that? Celebration of stability is here. Look out for the votes. When you see the rep your sign, represent your sign. Look, the end, see that? End towards the indecision. Minds are going to be made up. Death towards the two of swords, or the end towards the friend of enemy, so a person can see clearly. See that? Confusion, gray. A person wants to be out of this. They want to be out of that mind fog. A person is ready to see clearly, and when they come out of that spiritual uphold, Scorpio, they will. I'm telling you. Listen, man. Represent your sign. Look out for the community post. If you have not viewed November blocks, go to Dark Mystics. That is my other channel. I'm on that channel too. And we pick up the blocks. Sometimes it's blocks for the month. October, it was magic blocks. A person who is keeping a person held and stuck down, like domination factors. This month, it was regular blocks, like a person trying to block a door, a person trying to cloud a door where you don't see an opportunity. Look at your water elemental pathways reading, because we had pathways for the month of November. Go to Dark Mystics. I'm over there too. Look at your November blocks. For all of you who have been riding with me, hey, it's getting real over here. I'm telling you, it's a lot going on. I pick up on a lot of things. Anybody who needs to talk to me, readings, enlightenedmystic.org is there. Right now, the turnaround time is like next day. Because if I have a whole lot of readings to do, I don't get on YouTube. So if you see me on YouTube, I'm practically open, or I already done cleared all of them. On the weekends, I'm usually running through my city. I physically go read throughout my city. So pray for my protection, because my mother was like, you shouldn't do that. Oh, I'm not worried. But listen, happy birthday once again, right? You power up on your birthday. The closer it gets to your birthday, the more things are gonna come, and the more things are gonna hit you and try to knock you down. So like my birthday was on November 17th. That was last Sunday. Saturday, I went to work and went straight to the house. I'm talking about straight home. I didn't want to go to the store. I didn't want to do nothing, because I knew I was I was like a target that day. And it was funny because I actually almost got into 2 accidents. If I wasn't looking, somebody would have hit me each time. So be careful when your birthdays are coming, like the days before or the days leading up, 2 or 3 days leading up. Be very careful. Once you hit your birthday day, you power up. 100% power up. So listen, I love you guys. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your donations, right? If you have not subscribed, you're welcome, baby, to subscribe. I'm Leah. Subscribe here and at Dark Mystics, because we're growing over there. I actually have more views than subscribers. It's okay. And outside of that, I love you guys, right? Get your feels up when this offer comes in, because when this offer comes to hit you, or when it comes in to you, it's gonna be like an offer that's like nothing to play with. But it's also gonna be a time of making a balanced decision. So you're gonna have a little weight there. And that was about what is it? The pathways. Our pathway, was it pathways? Yeah, pathways. Reading for November. Water signs plate was weighted. Scorpio, you were also one of the 4 signs fated to suffer for this Taurus moon. And this Taurus moon came in, right, last week. And it still has an effect on us. Go look at the 4 signs that are fated to suffer and see what the healings are. Look at your pathways. Look at Dark Mystics November blocks. It's like a lot of information there. And y'all know I'm going to give it to you. I'm not a person who's going to lie to you and beat around the bush, because I look at some of these people and they dress up some things, right? I love you guys, right? Happy holidays to those who celebrate the holidays. And do not forget to work in the spiritual realm, just like you work in the physical.